What is up, guys? This is Heartless Gamer here, coming with you to another Fallout 76 video. So today we're gonna be in the Poseidon, and I'm probably butchering this up completely. I'm horrible pronunciation, but this is the nuclear power plant. It is an event in Fallout 76. You do need to power it for certain things. I know it looked like for the fusion core system you need to activate it. I don't know if this is the only power plant, but this is the location of it. It's on like the western part of the map, essentially, like the central west, kind of like lower though. So that kind of region next to one of the airports, medical facilities. So it's in this region right here. So this is one of the power plants. I'm not sure how many there are specifically, but from my understanding, it looks like I know at least two of some sort. There could be more though, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm not going to give you an exact number on that or anything like that. But I am going to pretty much go over on this video, like, you know, different things about this power plant, the area, and such, and what's inside, what you might need to go in, you know, stuff, how long does it take, and all that kind of stuff. So granted, even though this video is about 17 minutes, 16 minutes, somewhere around there, it did take me a lot longer to explore slash figure this out, only because of like trial and error, and I did die once in the nuclear waste. I completely died of like nuclear waste poisoning, or whatever you want to call it, radiation poisoning. But yeah, so there's three steps essentially to doing this event, and there's about 3 to 4 locations, if you want to say that. It's really like one inside, like inside there's like 3 or 4 locations and stuff you got to go through. So you got the reactor system, the coolant system, and the generator system that you have to find. So in all total, there's probably about 40 to 50 different things you got to interact with overall. But it's very simple. They're all pretty much next to each other, or they're more like in a group kind of thing. So yeah, so pretty much what took me the longest is, 1, I'm doing it by myself, and 2, I'm still kind of a lower level. I mean, yeah, they're only 1 through 9 are spawning in here, but I'm like level 14 at the time of doing this. So I mean, I don't have like the best weapons. I'm using like level 5 weapons anyway, so it's kind of like why it's kind of like that. There is a lot of radiation in here, as you can tell. It is a nuclear power plant. So yeah, so before I get back to that, I just want to show you, like right here, you can see that I'm holding A down on these they're like the generator power things or whatever. You just hold A on them. You'll see them how they're broken. You just hold A. It's that simple. Even if you're getting shot at, it doesn't matter. Do be careful though. There are turrets in here. There's like wall turrets that are in the game. So just be careful of that. There is a computer somewhere. I did come across one of them. There might be more. Not exactly sure, or I wasn't recording and don't remember where it was. But there is one somewhere in this facility that turns off some of them, not all of them though. I think it turns off like these ones around here. But anyway, so getting back to the whole thing I was talking about. So yeah, so I was doing this by myself, and it's kind of easy as long as you have the right weapons. I just wasn't completely prepared for it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But I pretty much came across doing it. Because I know it said that you needed to do it for the fusion core system and then something else, one of the waste powerhouses, or I don't know, something, one of the camps or whatever. I think the airport camp, but I didn't know what it does, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll come over here, and I ended up lagging out after I did this whole thing, so I didn't really get to experience like what happens after you power this on. But I know it does do some things, and this is actually, I did find the computer. I didn't know if I recorded or not, but this is the computer I was talking about. You should be able to deactivate some of the turrets in the area. Anyway, so yeah, so overall, it's pretty simple to do. There's, I don't know, 15 or 20 of the different things. So I just kind of go through the different areas here. There's these pipes that you gotta get. These are the most that you gotta get of everything in here are the pipes itself. So you can see here, it's pretty simple. You kind of just got to be careful overall. I will say, however, I highly recommend having like at least 3 people, or two. You probably could do it if you guys are high level. If you are by yourself just starting out, I don't recommend doing it like I did. It just takes a long time. It's very time consuming if you do it this way. That, and there's a lot of like shit shooting at you, for a better lack of a word. But yeah, it's pretty simple from this point on. You kind of there's just a bunch of them. And you can see after a while it'll open up to show you like what else you have to hit to power it on. You do get an hour to do it, so I guess that's a good thing if you're doing it by yourself. I did it in 15 minutes after dying once and still exploring and grabbing some stuff. So there's that. But yeah, it's pretty simple overall. Once you get to the areas, and I'll show you them here in a minute, of the other 2 areas that you have to go in. There's a computer for one of them. You do require the first computer terminal to get in it. I don't know if there's another way around it, but I just know you need at least computer level 1 to get into the door. I have level 2, I believe. 1, and do I have 1? I only have 1. But this isn't the door, and I don't know what these doors do because I don't have level 3. I'm assuming there might just be like some power armor loot in there. I know there is a power armor location in this facility. I don't know exactly what it is, how to get to it, and I don't even think I was a level high enough for it because I believe there's a computer system behind it, like a lot of the locations for power armor seem to be that I've come across. But yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as like this place goes. It's a giant waste dump. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much just show you guys the next couple locations here. So you guys can kind of see just everything. So it's not like you're watching this whole thing. When I was deciding to record, I was like, you know, we don't need it be this long, 17 minutes or whatever. Nobody really wants to sit through that. So I'm going to pretty much just show you guys where everything else is as far as that goes. So here we go. Alrighty guys, so now that we have kind of loaded back here, so this is one of the other locations that I was talking about. I believe this is like the reactor core system. This actually still might be, yeah, it is. Okay, so it's like the computer room reactor core system. It's part of it. There's still more pipes. There's pipes in pretty much every room that you go in, so just don't get confused by that. But this is like the giant cooling tower, it looks like here, or it's one of them. There's also like a control room up top here. As you can see, there's quite a few of these guys. Watch out for these like chain things. I don't know what their deal was there, but pretty sure it's like some kind of trap. I'm not exactly sure, but I know you get like 9 tin cans when you grab them, so that's always good if you can find resources, right? But yeah, so you're gonna kill quite a few people in here, ghouls and scorches and scorched or whatever how they're called, and other stuff. There's some bugs in here occasionally too. I do recommend you guys having quite a few rataways, radexes, stuff like that. Just get rid of the nuclear stuff. Alright, so this is what I was talking about previously where you need to hit a computer. This is going to be the computer that you need to hit. If you look previously back in the part of the video, this is going to be like kind of like the next level. You'll find it eventually as you venture off. It's really simple to find. You just keep following, trying to go upwards essentially is what you're doing. You know, so it took me a couple tries to get this open, but here you go. This is the actual reactor room that you go in here. You will get radiation in here, so I am warning you. Just be careful. Your radiation will go up pretty quickly in here. So if you can have like anything that makes you resistant to the radiation and stuff like that, armor, suits and stuff, you'll see that it keeps going up pretty quickly. So as we're kind of going through here. Just a couple tips in here. There are guys that are going to be shooting at you as always. Be careful where you jump. If you jump in the water, you will pretty much instantly die. Like it's very, very quick and quick death, of course. So you just want to be cognizant of that. It's not fun dying in there. I experienced it, so I know. And then I had to come all the way back and run through everything, and some of the creatures respawn in here. So that's another thing. If you do die, just be aware that some of the creatures will die, respawn when you die. I did cut out like where I fell down and died because I just didn't think that would be good to watch. But yeah, so it's literally like when you go right down, you'll see it. You can't miss the giant water. Just don't go in the water. That's all I'm saying here. And you can see I was using some stuff to get rid of my radiation because it was going up tremendously to the point where it was just like unbearable to be in here. But yeah, you do need to get in here, so just be aware of that. I think I went through like 8 or 9 steampunks and other stuff to use my health in here, just because, one, I don't have really good armor either, 2, I'm kind of still low level. Not that I don't know if that's really an excuse or not, but you know, take it as you wish. But yeah, that's pretty much to that part as far as that extends to. There's just some kind of tips about being in here. There's really not much more to that. So once you are done that and you get all this stuff, you'll know because it'll say that you kind of done and you're ready to restore the power to fusion plant, power plant, whatever you want to call it, boiling room. You're gonna kind of just keep going through here. You kind of make a couple right hand turns, and then you go into the security office. There'll be a couple ghouls and scoundrels and all that kind of stuff, scorches, and there are a couple turrets if you want to blow those up or shoot them. There's going to be a turret here, and then when you walk into the actual security room where you power on the thing, there's going to be 2 more turrets as well that you're going to want to get rid of. I did get rid of them previously, so I don't think they're in there. Yeah, no, they're not in there anymore. Yeah, so they're going to be like right on that wall right here to the left, or now behind me. There'll be 2 turrets, so just be careful of that. So pretty much once you come in here, you just hit restart power plant, and it restarts everything. And it tells you like where you're at and all that stuff. So once you pretty much do that, you're pretty much good. The power plant's good to go. I don't know what the blast shield does exactly, so I don't know what to comment on that as far as what that does exactly. But yeah, once your power is, you're pretty much good to go for power. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming and watching this. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated to keep up with all the Fallout content that I try to put out. I try to put out as many videos as I can on a weekly basis. Anywhere between 2 and 7 videos is what I've been averaging on a weekly basis, a little bit more. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.